kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner decides to field it. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So James Madison's with less than ideal field position as they come out for their first possession. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
And here's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The Dukes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very ignorant, and the result is going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. You just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. Bringing it back, it's Jordan. The Hurricanes offense out there for their first possession. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary. My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy in the very first play of the game. First down and big yards.
Let's go. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. James Madison's offense back out there now. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And the Dukes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the...
He'll be sacked back after one, narrowly avoiding a safety. play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's a carry for the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
The Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. With the return, it's Jordan. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. The offense set up in great position after that punt return. First and goal. Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. And he disposed the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And the Dukes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This quarterback on fire today.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team brings down the returner. So a It's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Dukes will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. After scoring before halftime, a chance to really stretch this lead now in the first possession of the second half. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll run it here. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Canes. And this one is getting ugly. That is just an elite long-distance house call. Tremendous speed on that back.
Well, great speed. And I'll tell you, if I'm a defensive coordinator, got to get to the sideline and talk about gap or integrity. There's just too much room for this back with this kind of speed to run. They've got to make some adjustments.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And the Dukes will send the punt team onto the field. So on in, kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown for the U. And the route is on. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's McNamara. The pocket breaking down. And he's sacked till he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Dukes bring their punt team onto the field. Running it back, it's Jordan. Makes the defender miss. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Reed. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two...
Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Man, I hate to sit up here and second guess the play caller, but why would you be throwing the football with the lead and we're under 3 minutes to go in the national championship? Now you give your opponent a real shot to get right back into the game. Yikes.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.